Where in Birmingham did you live specifically?
I lived down on Rocky Ridge Road in Birmingham. Went
In
to
Birmingham.
Berry High School.
Berry High School.
Way back when Berry was a county high school at that point.
Okay. And I know you comment on this, but I think naturally it has helped you become a good mayor to understand small business, right? And if you're deciding on policies or such that will have an impact on business, right? I think that's essentially what's made you very effective is you've lived it.
Yeah.
I mean, you lived it 24/7, 365, right? And trying to grind and put food on the table for your family in various disciplines.
Well, the restaurant business was great. I saw 1,500 people a week, and seeing those 1,500 people, you learned how to get along with people real quick. If you didn't, you weren't going to be around very long. And you learn that. But then going into the real estate world was great because it taught you how to structure deals, how to make things work, how important it was that you had proper cash flow, and how important it was that you had the proper amount down so that you can pay your bills in the future, because you're not just paying your bill for 12 months in a row. You're paying your bill probably for 180 months for the next 15 years.
Now, were you doing residential or commercial real estate?
Started off, I did both commercial and residential, whatever put food on the table. Like so many people, when you start off a small business, you're going to try to do it all. Finally ended up doing only commercial, and we were mostly into warehouses. Nothing really sexy, but warehouses that worked very well, and and they paid their bills, and so you could work those pretty well. And in warehouses, I did the property management on them and some other things too. So all that kind of gave you a sense of how you needed to put things together, and what was important, what wasn't. And the very, very first thing you learned was the contract was the most important thing, because that dictated what you were going to do. The first thing we did as mayor coming in was Redstone Gateway, and the contract on that was, good gosh, must have been 60 pages. But reading that contract and going through it, it was very, very important to us, because we were putting out about $70 million of taxpayers' money, and $70 million, which was going to be paid back by COPT and by the buildings that they were built. But we had to find a way to structure it where we felt comfortable that we knew that we'd be paid back quickly, or if it was, or that they bared the burden if they didn't pay it back in the time frame that we were looking at. And and it all fell back to the old real estate days and the real estate contracts that you had run. That was, I think that was one of the things that helped me in the mayor, helped me being mayor, is that you understood how this worked.
Yeah.
So you, you ran and became mayor, but your first coming in was you actually ran for city council.
Yep.
And got the position. So what? What
1984. I've
right.
been in town 4 years.
Okay.
And
By the way, that was an amazing year. 1984, I think, is one of the most amazing years.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
Mike,
1984 was an amazing year. I think somebody around here was born in 1984, probably.
No, not me. I'm older than that.